Okay, okay, guys. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, and today I decided to bring a deeply topic. We will discuss about the role of kindness and cruelty in our personality. Before to start that, just quick informations about Talk and Talk. Here you can learn some of the most important languages like Spanish, French, and of course English right now. But you can check all the available languages on the Talk and Talk website. This is a conversation, not a class, right? I'm here just to help guide us in this conversation, and we believe the importance to make mistakes. So, with important advice is let's try to correct anyone. Of course, if someone asks for help, feel free to answer to help them. Let me see if I forgotten something. Let me see. Let me check. Oh, okay. We have some questions to help guide us here, but it's not necessary answer any questions. They are here just to help us in this conversation. And yeah, I think it's enough for a while. Let's start with our presentation, guys. Bruna, could you introduce yourself for us, please?
Good morning, guys. I'm Bruna. I'm 32 years old. I'm from Rio, and I'm enthusiastic about science. I'm a chemistry, so I've been reading a lot of articles and books. It's my daily routine, and I'm really keen with this topic because it's like more psychological or more related to the science too, and we see how it goes. And in my spare time, I like to go for a stroll to pass time with me, with myself, with nature. I love this contact with nature, and I also spend time study, not only study, but really enjoy this immersion in English in Talk and Talk because you can exchange ideas, come around your way of think sometimes, and get others' point of views, and also listen a lot of vocabulary in YouTube, podcasts, and I'm try to read in English too. So I've been reading some books in English. It's a challenge, but I really enjoy these moments, and that's it.
Perfect. You got the main idea of Talk and Talk. That's it. It's about that. And thank you, Bruna. Rogério, could you present yourself, please?
Yes, good morning, guys, ladies. I'm Rogério. I'm 15 years old. I live in Rio de Janeiro as well, as Bruna said. I'm an accountant. I'm here in platform for 1 year. From this month, I have been completed 1 year on this platform. Um, here I
Congrats.
yes, yeah, the 1 year. Here's a good place to learn English, to meet friends, to fear. Here I fear my here I lost my fear to speak in public, even though I commit some
Yeah.
mistakes. I think it's a important task that we need to fear to win. I think. In my free time, I like to play my guitar, practice exercise. That's little about myself.
Yeah, I know, like, I feel like you, Rogério. I know my English is English off street, but I feel confident to say that my way. The most important thing. Thank you. Yanka, good morning. Introduce yourself for us, please.
Yes, sure. Morning, Osvaldo. Morning, guys. My name is Bianca. I am 28 years old. I am a sociologist, demographer, and data scientist and analyst. I am living in Philadelphia nowadays, doing part of my PhD in here, US. It have been nice. This next Sunday, we are going to have another samba session. So I will be in there to wash my soul with my friends.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And yeah, I think maybe it's that for now. Thanks.
Could you record your samba and send us on the host group, WhatsApp group, please?
Yes, I can. The place is very strange. Like they have a car as a lustre, you know.
Really?
Yeah, it's very rustic place. The walls, it's like without reboco and so on, but it's a industrial place. It's very strange, very alternative maybe. And
I-
it's funny because they have a car by the lamps in the
Yeah, I got
lustre.
you.
Yeah.
I'm so curious to see that. Thank you, Yanka. Good morning, Luria. It's your turn.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Luria. I live in Belo Horizonte and I'm 34 years old. Let's say what I can talk here, new things. Oh, so I'm receiving my family and my place this holiday weekend because of is the birthday of my boyfriend and for my brother too. So we have two people that do the birthday in the same week. We will celebrate tomorrow with a party, but just for families, not like a big party, but also it's a party, and we will try to celebrate, to enjoy. Yesterday, I did the running again. I was running in the street, but just a little. It's every week there is some kind of group here that they run around Belo Horizonte. They choose a place and they just run. And I'm trying to do more exercise, so it's nice. That's it. Something new to add. Thank you.
Great. So you had two reasons to celebrate. Great, amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lurian. And oh, guys, I don't know if I have something new to share with you about myself. Let me see. Uh, yeah, I think I have one. I'm continuing searching about to enhancing my LinkedIn profile and my resume and so on. And I've talked with a man that I didn't know, and he decided to help me sharing good content and people to follow and courses to do, you know. And I'm planning myself to give this new step in my career. One of them I've bought one webinar, yeah, webinar, and I'm going to increase my knowledgement to do the right things and try to get more invitation, try to participate in more interviews to test my English, you know. I think that's important to, yeah, it's my measurable way to see if my English is working or not, you know. Uh, and yeah, I think it's an, oh yeah, I work as software developer since pandemic. And yeah, I think it's enough for a while. Okay, let's move on to the next question, guys. Rogério, could you start this discuss with us the second question, please?
Yes. Can someone who has done evil truly turn over a new leaf, or will their past always define them?
The expressions turn over a new leaf is on the chat.
Yeah, okay, nice, very good. Let me see. Some new words here. Make a positive change on behavior. I think yes, I believe this person could be change a good boy. Uh, I think yes. It's important to forget. It's important to forgive for bad things and start a new step, new topic in this conversation, in this situation. It's important to, it's my view, guys. It's important to be calm, to try to give a good relationship, peaceful relationship. I think it's important. Uh, there are another question that you'd like to mention something, but uh, I think uh, some things, bad things could be, I think, not forgiven. But I think we can discuss it in another question. I mean, I don't know how can I say this question in English. Behavior, I think we can forgive and forget, uh, and start a new conversation. Uh, yes, I think that's it. The other question, I can explain another things. That's it, Osvaldo.
Yeah, I got you. Something it's hard to forgive him. So yeah, but I agree with you. The most of case we can forgive, I guess.
Yes.
And Yanka, I think I know a little bit your answer, but I'm so curious to listen to you. Go ahead, please.
Yes, sure. Let's just see if I understood well the question. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry. This question is hard to understand as well.
Depends on the evil, depends on the bad thing that this person did. Like if it was a crime hediondo, to me, like
Yeah.
pedophiles, murder, rapists, and so on, this kind of person, to me, they will be defined by this forever. Like God can forgive them, but I don't. I'm sorry, I'm not God. My heart, I have limitations in my heart. There are some kind of things that I can admit and another that I can't. So yeah, this kind of thing, no, but sometimes we do some kind of bad stuff for others just to protect ourselves. You know, when you wake up in a bad mood and you are very rude with your partner or your mom or someone that you love. So this kind of bad stuff, even if it is recurrent, if it is often, this kind of bad stuff, we can change if we really matter about the other person and if you really see that our actions are hurting the other person, we can change, in my perception. And yeah, so you not necessarily it will be defined by this. So in my perception, depends on the evil or the bad stuff that you are doing, and if you are a bad person or not too, you know.
Yeah. Important thing. And we can recognize when someone is a good or bad person, like you said, in my perspective. Thank you. Thank you, Yanka. Lurian, it's your turn.
Yes, I think I agree in some points with Bianca. For actually, my answer is I really don't know. I don't have experience with hard things, about like normally I can say people can cheat each other, can be ignorant. I have contact with this kind of stuff. I never need to see or to talk about with someone that did a really bad thing. So, but I think it depends of what you did first. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Because the what you did, I think, and when you did and why you did, right? Because we need to have some kind of context here to understand if someone can turn over a new leaf or not. I cannot judge anyone, but the thing can be a really a mark, a strong one, in the life of someone. And even if everyone forgive or we can forget, I don't know if you can have the same treatment again, you know, like believe in this person again. Maybe okay, I forgive you, but I don't believe in you anymore. I don't trust on you. So, in my opinion, it's depend of a lot of things. Like it's a complex, and I don't have experience with that. But I can say something uh, for sure that to turn over a new leaf, who did the crime or something, need to look for a change, because of this kind of pattern. Maybe you just learn this in your childhood or in your life. I don't know why. And maybe you can just do again. So you need to look for a exit of this.
For sure.
And and that's it. I think I don't know. I believe maybe that I can forgive, but I don't believe I will trust in this person easily again.
Yeah, it's not easy to answer that. And all of us agree on the same point, depend of the context for a while. And how about you, Bruna? What do you think about that?
My computer just froze. It's a question number 5.
Second question.
Second.
Yeah,
Um, Let me see. I'll say depends the manufacturers because sometimes people can really change, truly change, if they put the right mindset, if they really feel remorse about regret about something. But sometimes they just pretend to be regret, they just pretend change to deceive someone and try to look nice. It's complicated because maybe psychologists just assess these people, just made some kind of evaluation of the behavior of these people to try to understand, try to see if they really change in this way. I think in prisons or places like that they do some kind of things, but it's not rare that people pretend themselves. It's like Luria said, I'm not, I intend not trust in these people anymore. It's difficult to trust, and maybe they truly, I don't know, change, like oh, I'm a ex thief or something like that, and I just help charity. I'm just a good businessman right now. I change my life completely. Maybe it's more profound than this because it's a transformation inside out. It's like inside your mind, or sometimes it's related to something with your body, like a composition of the chemical of the chemistry of your body. It's like your levels of some kind of component in your body, may you tend to do this evil, this violence. I don't know, I'm not a neuroscientist, not a doctor, but some areas of your brain, cortex or prefrontal, something like that, it's not functional correct. It's not work correctly. So you tend to do something evil to someone, or only for pleasure, like bullying. I think some kids tend to bullying themselves and their other colleagues all the time just for pleasure, just to enjoy this moment of embarrassment of the others. So maybe it's a degree or evil, or not only evil but selfish can lead to evil, depends of the situation. If you feel threatened in somehow, if you are in the situation of violence, maybe you react in the wrong way to save your life. And it's not necessary you are completely evil, but in that moment you turn out to be evil to defend yourself, and you are an evil person, you need transformation. I don't know if you analyze the two war about the Holocaust, normal people do atrocious things because they, like the video said, they are submitted to some kind of authority, and they perceive some kind of ideology, and they are blind about everything. And the others, normal people, turn to be a guard, a soldier, and do awful things, and you can unspeakable things. But others, it just have this tendency. Maybe I don't know if they are a psychopath or not, but there are some degrees of evils. And even people that live in the survivors of the Holocaust said they done some things they didn't do in their normal situation, because they try to get some food, they try to defend some colleague, they try to defend themselves. So it's a difficult topic. I don't know if you can consider someone evil. Depends, maybe the context, depends the situation. I don't know these people really change in the future. Had this transformation inside out. Depends of the, if they truly believe they can be changed, they can, I don't know, maybe you can see for their actions about it. And I don't know, the past define this. I don't think so. Like I said, depends of the individual. Sometimes people do uh, atrocious things in the past, and they completely move on and to be another person. Maybe we give the benefit of the doubt sometimes. Maybe we give it a try to see how it goes with these people. He or she really change completely. We see for the actions. If they don't pretend, but you see, it's a really complex and profound topic.
For sure, it was my intention, right? And I completely saw you. Um, you of course you said a lot of things about your field, interesting thing, right? I appreciate if you continue to bring these ideas for the next questions. Thank you. And I totally agree with you. I think not. I'm sure that all of you are right. My point of view as well. I can bring two examples, guys. I don't know if I must to do that, but I'm going to try to say. I have two examples about people that had some problems in my family. One of them is my cousin. He was arrested for around of 10 years. Uh, and about I would say business, not related drugs, right? He didn't make bad things against people or child or animals or something like that, you know. It was a bad decision he did in the past about make bad business, and he paid for 10 years of arrest. And most recently, I think it's 2 or 3 years ago, my father had a problem with my mom about pension, and he couldn't pay the asked pension by my mom, and justice decided to punish my father. You know, it was COVID by the time, so my father stayed at home by the time, but he had a serious problem um, l- uh, some years ago. And in two of these cases, guys, I can tell you, both of them are a good persons, you know. They did bad decisions in their past about, I don't know, financial plan, another things about to make a bad decision when they were younger and something like that, you know. So, in my perspective, of course, depend of the situation that led them to be have problem with justice or something like that, you know. But I totally agree with Bianca said if the problem is about to murder someone or make bad thing against animals or children or something like that, of course, for me, it's hard to forgive him for sure. But I decided to bring this case to tell you that I truly believe that we need to respect the history from other ones, you know. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, and these situations, just to finish my answer, these situations were a turning point for their lives. I remember talked about with them about these two situations, and they are so, how can I say that? They learned a lot with that situation, no? So I think it's the most important thing. It's important to evaluate ourselves and try to learn with these hard times, I would say. And yeah, that's it. Let's move on, guys. 30 question. Yanka, could you start this conversation, please?
Okay. If people are naturally good, why do some commit evil acts?
Hard question.
First of all, I don't know if people are naturally good, actually, but okay, if people are having this principle in mind, I can think in some cases, like if you are raised in a family or a place with a lot of violence, you will naturalize this kind of behavior. You will be, not you will be, but you can be, you have a probability to reproduce this kind of behavior in your new family or with other people, for example, at school or at your new family. I think I already said that. But you know, when you are raised thinking that some kind of bad actions are normal, and then this is normal for you. So you actually you don't know if this is evil or good. You just assume that it's natural, so you go and do the same. So there are this kind of situation, and another kind of situation are some quotes, not some quotes. It's because I like true crime histories actually, and there are some kind of quotes or not religion. I'm not talking about evangelicals and so on, but it's kind of a religion where they have a father or a person that um give orders to them, and they believe in that, ideology, in that quote, and then they do this, but they do this because of that ideology that they believe too. So this kind of brainwash, I think that happened too, and this can make you do some evil stuffs. And later you can, as I think Bruna said that about the neo-Nazis or Nazis example, but after a time you realize that it was wrong what you did, and you just did because you were under some kind of circumstances and a specific context. So yeah, I can think just in these two cases.
Yeah, perfect. I got you. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this statement of the third question. I think like you, Yanka. And Lurian, it's your turn.
Yes, I was checking here in some kind of studies, about, because I don't know if this is genetics, if it's something about we are naturally good, or maybe if this is the impact, the effect of the society when we start to know things, like the other day I saw like a movie, and the movie kids, they like 7 8 years old, they want to try to see the death, and they kill a cat. No, this is not my kind of movie, but this just happened in the movie, and I was thinking why they need to kill, why they are thinking about that, because I think that is a moment after, when we are growing, that we need to try new things, we need to explore maybe, but why we need to explore in this way, taking a life of animals or other ones, and always this is so impressive for me, for kids, because they are innocent or not, right? They supposed to be innocent. Always I think about that, if we, in the I'm saying we, but the society in general, make these, or maybe if they are naturally good, if they have the good genetics, I don't know. I think I check here, and that is a study that they said, some scientists think that certain people might have genes that make them more likely to show evil or harmful behaviors. It's a
Wow.
kind of tendency, right? So if this is real, maybe the society just can inflame these, just can put show the opportunity, and they will try. But if you don't have these genes, how we can explain that?
Yeah.
You can be teach it, maybe. I believe so. I believe that you can learn with your life, with your environment. I believe so. But and if you live in a good environment, so like, always I make questions about, oh, so if you, someone learn you, teach you, okay, you learn. But if you don't have the genes, and you no one teach this to you,
How
so,
to
oh,
explain that?
right? So it looks like we are in a snowball, and we cannot be out of this one. Uh, I don't know. And that is the people. There's some people that can put other explications, like religion, something like that. And it's a big snowball. So I don't think people are naturally good, not because we are not good, but I think we have some kind of uh, I cannot say genius, but I think we have a side maybe inside of us that is not good, and maybe you will show this for others and during your life. But that's it. But if I think you can choose to be good. This I think, but you need to
Yeah.
choose, and this is the hard part.
Like the video mentioned us, it's not easy to define if we are naturally good or not, you know. I think it's a deeply discussion, like Bruna said. But I'm so curious to listen to you, Bruna. It's your turn, the 30 question, please.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we are talking about the 30 question. If you like, you can answer like us, please.
Yeah. Um, there are many aspects of this question, like Ianca bring up the aspect of the environment, the ideologies, maybe person live in this environment, they blind themselves and just believe it, have this core value and hold it to it and just go for it and commit some atrocious things. And there are other uh, perspective of this, like you guys said about the some chemistry, some kind of the brain, the amygdala that doesn't work properly well and made this person like a psychopath that has some I don't know if I'm a mistake, but DNA related to the psychopath genes. I don't know, but the other aspect is the most curious one, is related to the normal people that somehow go evil in this some kind of situations. I've been reading some book this is in Portuguese, and about a black guy they kill two white guys because they do awful things with his little daughter, and this is a normal guy. It's a mod. They had a modest work. They just a regular guy, and turned out to be a killer in this book because of this awful situation. So is this guy is really evil? The lawyer tried to convince, persuade the prosecutor, say the guy go mad and go crazy in this situation and kill these two people because these two people maybe got away with murder in this judgment in this situation. So is this guy really evil or not? The psychologists try to be tend to be biased and benefit this guy, but is really evil, or is this situation justify this kind of things? Because sometimes you see people do not sometimes you see people do some extreme things like this, but little things like cheating on the test, like bullying your colleague, like you take kind of advantage for some naive people, so gullible people. Is this a kind of evil too? Is this kind of it's made these people like evil? It's made people like only selfish, only to take an advantage, only think about themselves. It's I don't know. I'm most curious about normal people that actually normal in the daily routine. It's like have a good character, a good person. Someone praise this person about something and turned out to be a I don't know a corrupted. Turned out to be make damage someone's because they try to take an advantage. Is this evil too? It's other kind of evil because what they do something like this only for themselves, only selfish, or it's related to. It's not on. I don't think in this case it's related to genes. It's maybe it's not related to the environment. It's something in your mindset. It's something more ambitious, more than ambitious. When I go blank in the specific word this in English, but when you turn to be more than ambitious, you do what it takes to get something, and you don't care about the others. It's like I don't know if I'm reckless, but it's a frivolous people. It's like you don't care about the others. It's why these people are this way. I don't know because they tend to be they get things more easy than others. When this person was a child, the parents give them everything, and they tend to get these things very easily, and when you go older in the adulthood, they tend to be there. Oh, I'm gonna get anything I want because only I want, and I just did. I have this position, I have this condition in my life. I'm rich, I don't know, and I have this um no authority, but I can do whatever I want to, and that's it. I saw some series
Yeah.
that the guy, I think is in Dexter, because Dexter is a psychopath. They have this gene, I don't know, but you know, on one of the characters, it's a coach, I think. They said these things: you get what you want, and they try to repeat these things, and this phrase, this mantra, enter in the other characters, and they try to do awful things because they see themselves like a power. Oh, I want this, and I go get it, and that's it. If
I
I
saw
hurt
you.
anyone or other things, no matter what, I go get this. So it's not genes, it's not environment. I think it's the ambitions more than
Yeah.
ambitions. It's a sick thing.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, it's hard to. All of you said deeply things. Thank you, Bruna. Rogério, what do you think, my friend?
Yes, I believe, guys. I believe some people uh, were born with this habit, this behavior. I believe we have some people that were born just to do good things. I believe in that. But I believe as well we can some people commit some evil acts because someone learned these people to do it, or we are living with bad people. Okay, so it's I think this behavior could be born because this I think, but I believe uh, some acts. It's difficult for us to forgive these bad acts. I mean, uh, but I think if society have the chance, I don't know in English. Oh Jesus,
Don't
uh,
worry.
what?
I think choose, but don't worry about it.
Yes. Choose for these people. I think they have another choice to start your life doing good things. Uh, uh, I'll add just I think people commit some bad evil acts because from my view, guys, these people uh, it's important to I think open your heart just to do good things, to meet friends. Uh, these people could start a new life from my view.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. And guys, it's hard to me to be the last one to answer this because all of you said good ideas, bring good ideas. Um, well, at the first, I disagree with this statement. People are naturally good. In my perspective, we was born in a neutral way, you know, and along the life, along the time, will shape us about these conceptions about good and bad things, or good and bad behaviors, and so on. So, of course, I totally agree that there are a lot of people that are a good people, good person, and another one used to be deeply more evil, doing evil things, I would say. And I'd like to emphasize something, right, guys? There are no right or wrong answer, right? All of these questions, the intention is to discuss about that. There are the right answers and so on, right? So I can bring an example that I've watched a movie called 7 Years in Tibet. 7 anos em Tibet. I don't know the English title of this movie. Is a movie that the Brad Pitt was the main actor in that, and count a history that he was a bad person, I would say. And along the way is an old film, that's not a spoiler for sure. That's an old. I think this movie exists um, from more than 20 years ago, I guess. Yeah. And along the way, some happenings along the way shaped that guy uh, uh, mm, to some happenings turned uh, it was a turn point for that person because he become a good person over the years, I tried not to spoiler you if you want to watch this movie. I think it's enough to understand. And yeah, I think these two reasons shape us. We used to be born to be born with a predisposition. I don't know if that's correct, to be a good or bad person, and our environment influenced a lot us about that. And yeah, guys, unfortunately, we don't have more time to answer more questions. I'm going to put a link on the chat. This link is about our survey. It's important to share your point of view about the survey. It's totally anonymous. I used to forget to share this link here, but feel free to go there, say whatever you want, good or bad things. It's important for the community, okay? Uh, Guys, I don't know about this. If you have something to add about this conversation, feel free. Don't fight, guys. No?
Thank you, Osvaldo.
Thank you, Lurian. Go ahead, Rogério.
I'd like just to say, I think it's not about religion, but I think if people open your heart just to Bible, to read Bible, I think this evil acts could be goal. I think read Bible is a good example just to open your heart to good things.
I think I got you. Yeah. For sure. Okay, guys, it's Friday. I have to work today. I don't know about you, but I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy your day, and I hope to see you next Tuesday.